Welcome back to my kitchen and to my year of cakes. What is my year of cakes? Maybe you don't know. This year I've decided to challenge myself to make 50 cakes. Why? I don't know. I'm on mat leave and I thought that this would be a nice little creative outlet for me. So I'm going to try and make 50 different cakes, different flavor combinations, different styles, techniques, learn different things throughout the year. So that's kind of what that is. I am doing today a chocolate peanut butter cake, chocolate cake layers, peanut butter fudge filling, peanut butter drip maybe some chocolate drip, I don't know. I've got peanut butter cups in the pantry, so I might use those to decorate as well. Let's get started by mixing the cake. Okay, to start things off, I've got a bowl here, 2 cups of oat milk and 2 tablespoons of vanilla. I'll stir this together and set it aside. We'll move on to our dry ingredients. So into the bowl of a stand mixer, or you could use a regular bowl and use a whisk or a hand beater. Into this bowl, I have 3 cups of all-purpose flour. I have 2 teaspoons of baking soda and a teaspoon of salt. And I have 2/3 cup of cocoa powder. I'm gonna sift it in. Okay, just gonna sift this in. Okay, and we will whisk this together. It's been a couple minutes, so I'm bringing over this vegan buttermilk situation. That's what happens when you combine the vinegar and the oat milk, or non-dairy milk. So into this bowl, I'm adding in 1.5 cups of sugar, 2/3 cup of vegetable oil, and 2 tablespoons of vanilla. We just had a bunch of snow fall off the roof, so you might have heard that. And I'll mix this together. Now we're going to add the wet ingredients back into the dry. I guess not back into. We're gonna add them into the dry ingredients. Yeah. And we'll whisk these together. Okay, this is combined. Push it to the side, make some space. I've got my tins. I'm a big fan of my 6-inch cake tins because I like that they make these beautiful layers, but you can use this recipe for 2 8-inch and you can stretch it to 2 9-inches as well. This recipe does make pretty thick layers, so we'll see. I might decide to just do half and save the other half in the freezer, and I can show you how I wrap those up. We'll see what I decide to do. I might just end up cutting these layers in half so that there are 6 layers and save 3 for another time. I guess we'll see as this video progresses. Stay tuned. Evenly divide. And I'll use a scale to double check. But if you don't have a scale, you can just use your eyes. Okay, these are ready to go in the oven. They are evenly divided. I am trying something different with how I bake these today. I've decided to lower the temperature to 325 and I'll cook them a bit longer. The reason why is whenever I make my chocolate cakes, they dome a bit, which is fine. But if I'm layering them, I cut up the top and I mean, then they're scraps for us to eat. But I wanted to see from my research, I wanted to see if this will work. If I lower the temperature and cook longer, if that will allow it to, if that will keep it from rising too quickly and maybe do more even. So let's see how these turn out. 325, I usually do them for about half hour. So I'm gonna guess it's probably gonna be closer to an hour, 50 minutes. We'll see, but that's what I'm doing today. Okay, the cakes are in the oven and now I'm going to make the peanut butter fudge filling and top. So into a saucepan, a pot here, I have 1 cup of peanut butter and I'm just using Kraft peanut butter. It's one of the things I feel like a bit of a, like I should be using natural peanut butter at home and that's what the kids should be having, but we like this. I know there's lots of sugar in it, but it's good. Natural peanut butter. No, Kraft peanut butter. 1 cup of peanut butter. And then I'm gonna do 2/3 cup of maple syrup. I'm gonna put this on low heat and whisk it to combine, and then we'll add some more stuff in it in a little bit. Okay, my peanut butter and maple syrup mixture has come up to a bit of a boil here. So now, oh no, don't drop your mini whisk in there. Oh no. Peanut butter and maple syrup mixture has come up to a bit of a boil. I'm now gonna add in 1/4 cup of vegan butter and let that melt. Vegan butter has melted. I'm taking it off the heat. I'm now adding in just a teaspoon of vanilla. Mix this back in and we're gonna let this completely cool. Put that to the side. Now we're gonna get started on our buttercream. I thought I was gonna do chocolate buttercream today, but we have chocolate cakes, peanut butter fudge. Let's do a peanut butter buttercream. To start, we are going to add in 1 cup of vegetable shortening and half a cup of vegan butter. Let these whip up. I found my paddle attachment. Let these whip together. Okay, this is well whipped together. I'm gonna add in, I think I'll do 3 tablespoons, maybe 4. Let's do 4. Okay, so 2, 3, 4. Let that whip together. We'll just mix it in, scrape the sides down, and now we will start adding in our icing sugar. So we're gonna do 4 cups, 1 at a time. Cup 2, cup 3, and cup 4. Okay, I'm gonna scrape down the sides again. Okay, so this is whipped together. Now I just have to add in some liquid to thin it out. And I was thinking, I follow Cake by Courtney, and she, I think in her recipes for American style buttercream, calls for heavy cream. I have this vegan whipping cream, and I think it's gonna be a good change, I think. I used it in one of the recipes in my first coconut cake recipe, the Bounty Bar inspired one, but that was to make it a coconut. I think I used this, I'm pretty sure, because I used it in the filling, so I think I used some. Anyways, we're gonna try this. I think it'll be nice. So we're gonna add in 2 tablespoons. I should have just done 1 to start. Let's mix it up and see what this does. It's the equivalent of using oat milk, but this is thicker, so. Okay, what really matters is how it's tasting. So let's try some. Right amount of peanut butter, that's so good. I'm gonna add in a bit more of this. So 3 tablespoons. I just need to thin it out a bit more. It smells so good, all the peanut butter. Okay, I think just to get it a little bit smoother, because that peanut butter I added in did make that, you know, that changes things up a bit. I'll add in more of this whipping cream, but it's on track, it's good. I'm gonna do 2. Okay, and then this is done. Yeah, this looks like the consistency I'm looking for. That's the that is the consistency I'm looking for. So we are good to decorate when everything has cooled off. So we'll put this to the side and I will come back to decorate later. Okay, we are back. The cakes have cooled. It didn't work. It's still domed. So maybe it's a recipe thing, but they taste good. So you know what? Doesn't have to be at 320. Maybe I could try it at a lower, like maybe 300. Anyways, I'm going to just take off the tops here. Now these cakes do kind of get a little bit firmer on the edges, so I like to cut that off. So I'm gonna cut off just trim off the edge. Oh. Yes, and I have my parchment. Again, round cake tins, you can just do square kind of scrap pieces of parchment. It helps. Okay, so I have these scraps. I'm gonna put them to the side, they'll end up in the freezer as a snack. And I'm going to trim this in half And yeah, I'm just gonna do 3 layers because this is a thick layer. So we'll do a 3-layer cake. I'm gonna save the other 3 layers. All right, let's start. So I got the peanut butter frosting. Make a nice little well here. And then peanut butter fudge. I'm just gonna start getting into the habit of crumb coating while building. I don't know, it feels like a good thing to do. Feels right. Blob. Definitely more than I needed. Some of this peanut butter fudge. And then the last layer, and this will go upside down. Seal it in. Seal those crumbs in. Bench scraper, just gonna give this a quick spin around. Seal in the crumbs here. Put this in the freezer for a couple minutes. Alrighty, let's ice this. I don't know what's the preferred technique, to like start doing the sides first or go on top. Like, I'm not sure. And I don't think I have a preferred one yet. I just like to put a healthy layer of frosting all around the cake before I start trying to smooth it out. You know? Alrighty. Okay. Well, that's looking pretty good, but some spots. I do know that you want to clean off your tool, so it's okay. I've got a 1M tip. I am just going to pipe on. This is piping like a dream. It's beautiful. Okay. So I've got those on there. Now, I think, ooh, do I do this? A little more fudge on here. And the Reese's. I'm gonna plop them on here. Now these looked so good, but this was my vision. There we go. Okay, I'm excited to slice into this. I have made a version of this cake before my year of cakes, so I know it's good, and I'm excited to have some. Ooh, look at that. Let's try some. So good. I don't think you can go wrong with chocolate and peanut butter. This peanut butter fudge, it's so good. I don't even know, like, I'm definitely like a lemon and raspberry citrus kind of cake girl. But this is so good. Chocolate and peanut butter. It's really hard to go wrong when it comes to chocolate and peanut butter. Freya wants outside. Okay, this is really nice. This frosting, I think using the whipping cream is really smart. It's fluffy, it's good. The piping of that was so beautiful. Like as it was coming out, I was like, this is so nice. I need to make this frosting again. So I'm gonna try it next time just with like a plain vanilla, but using that whipping cream to see what happens. Freya smells the peanut butter. Fun fact, we had adopted Freya from another family who had done some moves, and where she was living, it was too much chaos with the city. But when they got her from the Humane Society, they had called her Peanut Butter because her fur looked like peanut butter. Anyways, this cake is so good. This is definitely more of like an indulgent cake, but it still doesn't feel that indulgent. Like it is indulgent for sure, especially compared to a Swiss meringue buttercream. Are you gonna go outside? No, she doesn't know what she wants to do. Freya wants to go outside, but she doesn't want to go outside. I don't know what she wants to do. But I'm excited to finish this slice. This is so good. You want downstairs? Okay, I am excited to finish this slice. So yummy. I really don't know what else to say other than this is a good cake, and if you like peanut butter and you like chocolate, I think it's worth trying. That peanut butter fudge it's so nice. That buttercream, I really like it. I didn't have any peanuts this time, but if I had peanuts in the pantry, I probably would have for sure sprinkled them on top, but I may have sprinkled them in between the layers as well to give a little bit of a texture change, but I like it. Anyways, I think the smell of peanut butter is driving Freya crazy. Yeah, she's going wild. If you want to see what I get up to next week, hit the subscribe button. I'm having a lot of fun making these different cakes, so I hope you are enjoying watching them. And if you have any ideas, let me know, and we'll see you back in the kitchen next week. Bye.